How goes the family? Welcome back to Patterson on Properties. Hopefully you guys are having a great and exceptional day. Now, this was a great article that I came across the other day. And I noticed a growing trend of new homeowners turning trash cans, buses, and now trucks into homes nowadays. You know, people, because you know how crazy and expensive the real estate market has been getting, people are becoming more innovative in how they want to live, and becoming way more innovative, and they'd be able to own something that so they don't have to pay a monthly mortgage on it or monthly rent because they just can't simply afford it anymore. All right. Now, the article stated that Paul Battinelli and Clara Trendall, they're both from Australia, they met while traveling and working in Japan. They had always wanted to explore the vast country, which is almost as wide as the United States, you know, but I know most of Australia is considered uninhabitable. Majority of the population lives within at least a 3-hour radius of the coastline. They started looking into getting a motorhome and saw a few vans, but a lot of them were quite small, and the gentleman, he's very tall, so the ceiling height wasn't great. Then they came across a Coca-Cola truck, as you see here, and they purchased it in 2021 and started converting it. The 32-year-old spent weekdays and afternoons and weekends over the over 11-month period, doing up to the 2005 Isuzu truck, because that's what it is, Isuzu truck, which cost $17,500. Talk about dedication, right, family? Another thing to take away from this great story is that we have to remember that the more and more people have a nomadic lifestyle mindset, meaning lots upon lots of people love to be able to live life on the go and not just reside in the same neighborhood or community, living a boring basic life. The article also stated that when they brought the truck, they were living in a shared house with a bunch of friends in a coastal city in New South Wales. So they were working on it in their free time after work. And the gentleman is a carpenter, so all he had to do was apply his skills to in order for them to build the build the truck, as you see the before and the after pictures behind me. And it wasn't. He stated it wasn't too challenging for him. The couple were living in a Wollongong, moved into their tiny home on wheels in November 2021 and spent a year living in it while saving cash for their dream trip. They hit the road on January 2023 with about 40,000 Australian dollars to fund their adventure. So for you everyday people, this sounds crazy, but for a small growing population of people, living in a truck is a little piece of paradise. Especially, you know, it just goes back to, especially with inflation being the way it is. If you can try to find a way to live below your means and not live beyond your means, and not be all about instant gratification, but be about delayed gratification. This is just a mindset of a working person in today's world. Then you could possibly put yourself in a position to where you can take your dream trip as they did, or you can put yourself in a position where you can actually buy your dream home, or you can put yourself in a position where you could put money away for your kids' college fund, or you can put yourself in a position where you can open up your dream business. It's all about not only just the ultimate money move is being able to save and invest your money, period. But anyways, I digress. But like I said, for like a lot of people, this is a little piece of paradise for them, you know, living in quarters like this. Especially given the fact that the real estate prices all over the world are just outrageous. The article went on this note talking about the ins and outs of the truck home. Number one, the couple have a $10,000 kitty for diesel, and most of their expenses come from utilizing fuel and food. They plan to live in it for just a year while traveling around Australia, and might stay in it a while longer, while basically renovating their new house that they bought by the time the year of 2024. And then, of course, they added that the double beds in the truck. So all I can say at this point is I wish them the best of luck. And I know that this is, you know, living this nomadic lifestyle a lot of times puts one in a position where they can save a lot of money, you know. It even goes back to the old days of the Great Depression, because I think in a sense, we're not there yet in Western society, because you don't see lines and lines of people going to food pantries. But and you don't see like a tremendous amount of homeless camps yet. But we are there economically to where we see the highest amount of people who are in credit card debt in United States history. And I'm sure it's probably like this in other Western nations. So with that being said, being able to live below your means is the necessity for your everyday working person. So on that note, do the great 3 things, like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Don't forget Patterson Properties, we wholesale real estate in the DMV area, Reading, Pennsylvania area, Lebanon, Allentown, Philadelphia, all that triangle and all that good stuff. So check us out. Website's in the description, and we'll be able to go from there. If you're a stock market investor, crypto investor, individual retirement account investor, don't forget to check out WEBULL, Stash, acornscrypto.com. Coinbase, all those platforms, you'll be able to make some money moves. We're part of the GS Partners. We have the opportunity to buy cryptos and non-fungible tokens known as NFTs, and for others do the same thing, make some money moves off of that, go from there. Remember, you can't get fired if you own a company. It's 2023, going to 2024. If you don't own something, take care.